back. I don't know if it's gonna be that much of a delay now. Yeah, there's still kind of a delay, but it does seem to be less. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, I think it's working. Let me check the settings here and see if the settings worked. So latency. Yeah, no, they kept. Okay. Okay, good. That's much better. That's a much better delay. Yeah, it's about like two. It's like about a 2 to. I want to say like 2 to 5 second delay. Let's grab this guy here. I'm doing this very lovely jump, but I'm gonna move on to the next dude. So, I mean, one of the cool things about doing these drawovers is it imprints in your head and you remember stuff from doing these when you are freehanding. I'm charging my brain with muscle memory of how these figures work. What I charge my brain with will depend on what I'm trying to study and get out of them. So I will kind of evolve how I do these drawover studies. I'll like draw alongside them, try to comprehend what it is I'm doing. It's cool too because it's like you can zip in. It's like, oh, I did not know that the foot would do something like that when it does this, which I kind of noticed here about how the foot is kind of peeling off the floor here with the sort of springy gaps between the toes down there, which I found kind of interesting. A cool kind of gestury way that the hand displaying out there. Oh, just paused. Yeah, it's paused. Oh, we got bonus time on this figure then. What time is it? I think we'll give a couple more of these. Then it'll be time to feed our head. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be time to feed your head, which is I'm gonna just do a cornball radio disc jockey presentation with this. It's time to feed your head. We are going to do some Michael Hampton, analytical figure drawing book analysis. So this is one of the books that was stolen for me. I do have a PDF copy of it. Sailing the Seven Seas, but we'll take a look at it. And I will, of course, be buying a new copy of this lovely book. I think this is an earlier edition of it, right here. We'll keep some of these poses going on the side here. But this is Figure Drawing and Design Invention by Michael Hampton. I think this is an earlier edition that I have a PDF of. I do have a more recent edition in PDF, but yeah, this is a really fantastic book. And we'll take a peek at this. Just dip our toes in this, our toesy woesies in this little book, in this lovely book right here. A lot of good key concepts from some of this gesture drawing. He does actually have a book that's focused on gesture drawing now too. But yeah, the intro to the book talks about gesture drawing, starts getting this more of the structure of the spine. right here, the different sections of the body, and so on. How to handle do drills with like the different parts and components of the body. This triangle right here that he's kind of using to find like a flow in the center of gravity. Yeah, this is interesting. I should definitely reread this part. Yeah, more gesture. Landmarks section is really essential. Here, those anatomical landmarks of the skeleton of the torso, skeleton of the torso, right here. Really, really essential book. Yeah. Really cool book. So how can we feed our head with this right now? What should we feed our head with? I'll kind of do an overview. There's bits and pieces. You like, look at this. Look at this. Does this look familiar when I was talking about fundamentals that have been right here? I mean, look at this. Look. See? This is why I'm saying practice the fundamentals. Your figures are built on this stuff. There's gesture too, but your figures are built on this. You see? Yeah, this is the core of that. Lovely, lovely. That's a very Loomis head. Anyone familiar with what the Andrew Loomis head is? That particular approach for drawing these kind of head spheres with the sides chopped off. I'm gonna make a soundboard of the I know I'll get like copyright boink for the clip, at least like for that part of the audio on the stream when I play it. But I'm gonna make a soundboard in the future of Go Ask Alice, Jefferson Airplane. Of that part at the end specifically for the feed your head portion of the broadcast, where we like dip into a drawing tutorial or a study book or something like that. It's not enough to just draw. You need to feed your head with good information and apply it. So we're kind of taking a look at this because I'm sort of re-familiarizing myself with what's in this book, because I'm re-strategizing about like how I'm going to make use of this in the coming days. When I get a physical copy of it, I have beside me, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna want to do a study of this at some point, because I feel comfortable about doing a study of that, because I know how these muscle groups work. And I've done studies of this before. This is really nice anatomy study stuff. Bits and pieces, and this is all slow burn stuff. Like I like the idea of, I think like doing a mix of this stuff every night, and then like a little bit of like feeding our head with some of the good information here, and in drawing books and tutorials and stuff would be really helpful. Yeah, there's that simple shapes. You struggle with deltoids. You can start thinking them as being like these simple shape that hangs over the shoulders like that. Deltoids are fucking tough, by the way. Deltoids change shape all the time, depending on what angle that they're stretched at. Let's see here. Where do I find out stuff about my payouts? I want to find out. I probably got like $3 total from the let's see, sponsorships. What the fuck is sponsorships? Before you dive in, please review the terms of service. certified. Exclusive campaigns. You have no exclusive invitation. You have no open invitation. Fucking hell. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm looking at like the Twitch settings real quick. Viewer rewards, bits and cheering, ads, subscriptions. Ignore slow modes, whatever on the chat. Subscriber badges. Subscription discount promotions. Bits and cheering. Community hype train. I don't know if we want that. That's a little too close. Yeah, it's a good one. Let's put it in. Well, yeah, here, let's do this. Michael Hampton back on screen. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? 5 minutes. Oh, fucking hell. No, I'm going to put that to 30 seconds. I'm going to put that to 30 seconds for now. We are not doing long-ass advertisements while I'm trying to grow this channel. Eventually, I'll figure out how to... eventually, I will figure out how to... like really reduce those or like time those when I have them. But for now, I'm going to keep the ads as low as possible. This will be very subscriber based support for now. Eventually, I'll figure out how to like monetize things in a way that makes sense for as far as ads go. Yeah, good old Michael Hampton. Kind of a necessity to have a PDF of these if you want to study them on stream. Also, but yeah, I'm going to pick up a brand new physical copy of this to replace my stolen one as the next art book. I'm pretty happy. Those shoulder girdles, man. Let's do a little bit of that here real quick. I'll do something on my camera end here. Let's get like this guy here, and I'll try to do like a shoulder of girdles. Well, I want to do like something that has like a good overhead view, and we'll try for it here. Yeah, I'll try this. Maybe you can use one of the previous. Oops. No. We'll do a little something here. I want to do like a little Michael Hampton study with that shoulder girdle. So let's see here. Maybe like his shoulders would be something like this. I want to say. It's gonna include the deltoids. I'll just do like a very simplified shape. It's not even like gonna be like bent. Just hang it off his rib cage. Maybe it's not at that angle. Let me try this. Body's like this. Define that. So as I look at how his body works, I'm trying to create this wrapping over and hanging off the rib cage here. This kind of cubic toy blocks, so like structure. If you ever seen like those half moon rectangle blocks, kind of like what this is. I think that's a little large, but you can probably shrink it down here. Gesture is still important too, but yeah, fundamentals, you should also be practicing fundamentals too. And find ways to insert them in. Insert like practice the fundamentals and then look at like Michael Hampton and see how he uses those basic shapes to construct different parts of the figure alongside his gesture. You feel me? I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna go from the kind of looks like he's like wearing like armor right there, which is totally fine. That's like helping you wrap. This is helping me wrap my head around how that works. See. So let's do. I'm gonna kind of guesstimate the cube at the pelvis. It's kind of angled here. See, like all that cube practice I was doing earlier. Now I have a weapon in my arsenal to be able to draw a serviceable cube when I need to. See, that's where that stuff goes. And by the same token, if like if that cube looks off, I can go in and dick around with it. Maybe try this, because this is kind of this kind of cylinder is helping me a little more visualize what's going on like on the cube. I'm a numbers guy. I'm a fundamentals guy. I love the I love the fundamentals. That doesn't quite, I don't know. That doesn't quite flow. I'm trying to do the numbers guy meme. You know, I'm a numbers guy. Yeah, I think I've checked I keep trying to find like fun fundamentals, like drawing tutorials. Check out the YouTube channels of some of the people that I've been posting in the drawing education section in my Discord, because like some of those guys are a rabbit hole of like really fun fundamentals exercises to try. I think that's the key to getting better fundamentals. You got to find fundamentals exercises that are still like, you know, you still get some challenge out of them doing them and stuff. But you got to find fundamentals exercises that are fun and feel good to do. You're still gonna like struggle. You're still gonna beat your head against the wall trying to get stuff to work, right? But every now and then. But finding those exercises that are fun to do make a big difference. Productive exercises that engage you, you're going to learn a lot more and a lot quicker. Oh. Let's get the Michael Hampton off screen. The extruding exercise, yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, there's different versions of the extruding exercise. The main one is where like you create this kind of wavy line like this, and then you create a wavy line that's like a mimicking parallel to it. Like first off, that trains your ability to repeat lines. Like you offset it like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You might be pinching it a little bit here and there, compared to down there. You see. But then after you do it, you add these little lines here, and then you've just made like an extruded shape, essentially, right here. And then you add these little lines right here. You put them closer together when they're turning the form like that, and you only apply them to the side that's visible right here. So these are going to go further apart right here when they're climbing the staircase like this, and then they're going to bunch up together when they come there, like so. And you just do this several times. And it's a really fun, engaging way to engage your spatial awareness. You can also, in addition to that, use the angles here to put a cube on top of it. And that gives you an additional layer of the name of the game is you're trying to tickle your brain to perceive three-dimensionality. So like being sneaky about finding ways to add an additional layer to the practice that you're doing is pretty helpful. And you can also do this too. You can rub this down, but like the stuff that's closer to a stand out more if you want, or don't. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just do it several times and you get better at it. There's also like a version of this that's a little bit more expressive. Here, I'll show you. There's several different versions of this exercise that I've seen that are quite a bit different from each other. But this version right here is a little bit more intuitive. You kind of have these going to a bit of a vanishing point, like a pseudo vanishing point somewhere here, and then you can change the second line you draw too. Like now this is wider in the middle here, you see. Then you do the same thing where you space them apart, but you then use your points of reference of where to aim. Then you can add a curvy bottom like that. And you can do this. Here, I'm going to try to do one of these up top here. Let's try a really fun shape that kind of plays off the one down below. So like this. Maybe, yeah, that. Kind of looks like a mouth a little bit, which is fine. You're kind of doing a little bit of a fisheye effect here, but in fact, this is kind of dipping like way lower. I probably want it to, honestly. Let's chop that off. And these are all going to be going to the same like roughly the same imaginary vanishing point somewhere in here. Maybe I should probably move these apart a little more. This is all freehand, so like the perspective doesn't need to be perfect. But then like let's add to this, add a couple spheres up top, add like that, add like a that, and like some kind of really goony head. It's like some really goony food face or something, like his mouth would be made of a burger, Muppet, or a puppet or something. Looks like he's angry. It looks like he's angry right now with the way I've shaded these. So maybe that's a little better. Darken the side that's closest to us. And let's do this here. It's kind of looking like the Digital Circus guy now. Yo, red velvet. But yeah, the fundamentals exercise here, where you just kind of like, you just do like a funky little line like that, and then you create this kind of ribbon here. You can even do like an opposite thing. Let's try this here. Actually, let me try this. No, I don't like that. Maybe we're like this. I think that's what it's visualizing. Push that off. Yeah, you've been doing like fundamentals exercises. Yeah, they're very helpful for sure. Helpful and humbling, because then you realize how little you've been practicing your fundamentals, and how much you need to tune them up. never hurts. Never hurts to practice and re-practice the fundamentals. I'm a numbers guy. You know you love the numbers. I ran the numbers. And the numbers is you gotta practice the fundamental. That's the numbers. You're drawing on paper too. That's what I'm doing this on. What pencil are you using? Yeah, I've been using like the cheap Bic extra soft mechanical pencils lately. Those cheap disposable ones. They're alright, but I think I'm starting to hit the upper limit of what I can do with them for now, so I might try something else. Your roommate has the black wing pencils. She lets. I don't know. What? I don't know about the black wing pencils. Can you tell me about the black wing pencils? And how do you? Borrow, quote unquote, a pencil if you're unless it's like a reusable mechanical pencil. You don't really. You give an animator a pencil, that shit ain't coming back. That thing's coming back as a stub. Let me take a look. Black wing pencil. Let's nerd out over traditional materials a little bit, shall we? This is it right here? What's the particular thing called? What is it called? What is the particular type called? Is this it? Is this literally it? Right here? It's literally it. Okay, well, I'll link that right here. $34 for... Oh, wow, that is... I see what you mean. She has those blue ones. Okay. Feel free to put an entry in the traditional drawing section of our Discord here. Let me. So I'm gonna do the Discord thing here. Exclamation mark Discord. There we go. So yeah, that link should still work for anyone who wants to join our community where we do art animation study and learning. I'm gonna put in the traditional art materials section. Let's see here, traditional art materials, art materials. There we go. Got some other choice things people have been talking about in here. Someone asking about this. I'm gonna see if I can find someone who, I don't know what Pascas is actually. So I can't really help them, but yeah, we're talking about like different pencils that, this is the cheapo ones I've been using lately. There's this mechanical pencil that's in use a lot by anime industry people. It's one of those lead holder pencils. Tombos and Tombow 100s. Tombow Monos, and Tombow Mono 100s. Also in use by the anime industry. Color race pencils. These ones you can actually get in the blue, red, and green color coding, often used by animators. in the Western industry. Prismacolor color erase pencils are very common use by Western animators and very good and useful in general. The Mitsubishi 9800 pencils. These are the pencils that Hayao Miyazaki has used for years, under other pencils, but this was like one of his main drivers. These are made by the same company, and these are like the slightly not as good version of the High Uni, which is almost double the price tag, or a little bit more than double the price tag for another box of 12. These ones are like the gold standard of anime industry pencils right there. There's also some other colored ones that they use for rough. There's some other ones here. This Don Bluth and Disney Animator guy has a video on that I need to go through on pencils that he recommends too. There's more in here. There's some good inking supplies and stuff like these. But anyway, yeah, Red Velvet pointed these out to me as Animator pencils. There are colored ones of these two Animators. Blue, zebra. Grill erasable color pencils. I mean, I don't know how good or bad they are, but you definitely would want to Prismacolor color erase. I would say would perform better than those, for sure. Your sharpener comes into it. Yep. We are at 2 majestic subs. I wonder who the brave person is. Is it going to be number 3 to sub here? Whether it be a Twitch Prime or a direct sub or handing out gifties. We shall see in the coming hours or days. Again, I'm not. The subs are nice to haves, so it will be a very, very tiny trickle of revenue stream from the subs. Very itty bitty. I'm gonna have to probably update my payment information for that too. It's probably gonna be a long ass time before I get a payout from those. But I mean, it's gonna be a few bucks. Everything counts. See, already my sense of the figure is improving from doing those drawovers on this torso right here. It all just comes down to mileage and being relentless, and I haven't been relentless, so I haven't seen the progress I want to make. So that's why I'm going to be doing these streams. These streams are going to be holding me accountable, like going to the gym, where I will get my workout with you guys in here. Every evening, and it's close to 7:30. We'll give it another good several minutes. Study and practice. I'm remembering the stuff that we looked at in the Michael Hampton books, and my brain's getting buzzed. I'm thinking about like those torso devices he was showing off with like the box pelvis and stuff, shoulder girdle, thinking of how to structure those, how to use those. We will level up together, layering in information and working towards character drawing. So that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal. The goal is also to get good at like this figure drawing in general, but the goal is for me anyway, is character drawing, is improving character drawing for animation. Like, my goal is like this fucking guy. If I could afford it, I would totally sign up for his like classes, mentorship, or whatever. He's got some anatomy and animation classes and stuff coming up. Cool. Anyway, yeah, if I could afford him, I would totally sign up for his stuff. Modern Day James, really fucking good dude. Of course, he's put out like tons of like free resources that you burn through those resources. If you eventually do, like you're going to be in a good spot if you burn through his free resources that are available online. Definitely. And we will get to some of his free resources online in the course of these evening study sessions together. We like the subs because they are good to us, the Twitch Prime subs. That looks really strange right here, the way I have his arm raising. I have to diagnose what's making it look strange, what's making it look off. Let's see. Oh man, my bitrate is dog shit. I'm using wired internet, so like the bitrate shouldn't be dog shit. You put it in share your work. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Hey, there we go. Watch the swing of the arms, and yeah, there's something about the up and down that doesn't really feel right to me. I think that it looks a little floaty. So watch the up and the down. You really want the feeling of the up and the down to really feel snappy and not feel like it's floating at any point. I would really want to get in there and diagnose that. Yeah. One of the easiest ways to visualize, like, whether it's a limb or something, is to use this kind of spirally method. Really handy. Great way to visualize, like, something works. You don't want to, like, essentially like overdraw when you do this, if you do it too much. But it's a good way. It's a good way to make you understand the form or like feel through the form a little easier. The spiral is really handy for fingers, I find. Handy for fingers or handy when you have a hard time like placing a limb in 3D space and foreshortening. Yeah, the way my I'm drawing shoulders right now really sucks. So I'm gonna have to work on that. We are pretty close to closing time, I would say. All right, so those of you who are still left, I'm going to be doing another with me's tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. We will be doing time figure poses every night this week. Come in for a time figure pose workout. We'll be doing a mix of time figure poses. Hopefully, I'll try not to block the screen like I kind of screwed up and did tonight. I'll find a better way to like present art books and stuff without being too distracting. But I want us to do like a mix of. We'll get like a good amount of figure drawing in, and we also feed our heads with good information. That's let's skip that one, shall we? We're going to feed our heads with good information. We're going to study figures, do time poses, do studies, anatomy, level up, this stuff together, work on perspective, work on fundamentals, work on character drawing, stuff like that. Just level up, level up, level up. Yeah. So I'll give you this last pose to close out with. Let me find what I want to do. What I want to do for a stream outro for tonight. What am I feeling to put on? Okay. Okay, what the fuck is... I'm getting... Okay. Okay, why am I getting why do I'm getting this gay furry stuff on my feed on YouTube? Jesus Christ. What is this? I think this would be good to close out with. I don't know what it is, but it looks... Oh, I think I've seen this before. Let's watch this as like... Well, we'll play this as like the final thing we do tonight. I keep trying to rewind it and it keeps fucking playing. No. Stop. Those are nice, yeah. Very nice red. Yeah, there's some stuff how you structure the heads that you need to work on. I need to work on that stuff too, so welcome to the shit that's full of. All right. We will now play the animation in 15 seconds. 2, 1, go. All right, let's watch this. This is from an anime movie. Very design-driven, swagger-driven animation there. I love it though. Alright, cool. Let me copy-paste that. I'll put that in the Discord here. So yeah, Frame who's arriving late. I'm going to be doing another one of these tomorrow night. There's my Discord if you want to join, get alerts about it. Happens. Let me post this over in really cool anime sequence from anime film. Whoops, that is the wrong fucking. I think it autoplayed the next thing, so that's not it. Here, let me look at my YouTube history real quick and fix this. Well, I know. Actually, like this is Oh yeah, now I remember. This is Koji Nanke. That was the animator behind this. There's a compilation of their work. Cool compilation of Koji and Nanke's work. And then history. Where is it? Where is it? Inventory. And here's a sequence he directed in Inventory. Let's take a peek at this before we leave, before we go. Jump around in this video. But if you want to see the rest of this, I post them in my Discord. Yeah. And the Urusei Yatsura intro. Jump around here a bit. Is that? Pretty much all of these I think would be worth like actually looking up too. I've seen the full length of stuff of them, especially the Urusei Yatsura stuff. But his work is very attitude and design driven. Oh yeah, he did from a 1/2 stuff too. What a cool body of work. So anyway, yeah, that's over in here in the art animation general section of my Discord. So cool shit. We will meet again tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. So thank you all for coming for the first official stream tonight. I've already got 2 subs. Hopefully we can get more subs, but I'm not doing this for subs. I'm doing this for the study. The love of the game. All right. Thank y'all. I'll see ya. Bye.